Reloaded is the most unpredictable night of the IWC calendar year each and every year, and the 2022 installment was no different. Welcome to the very first chapter of IWC's 2022 calendar year. My name is Joe Dombrowski. This is Benjamin C. Steele. Moments removed from Reloaded 8.0. If you are not a part of it, live in person. If you didn't watch us live on Fight or the IWC Network, log on to IWCWrestling.com. Subscribe for $9.99. You get 20 years of history. You get the replay on Fight as well if you prefer that platform. But there's really no better value than the IWC Network, especially for future live events. That's part of the package as we go on throughout the year.
Absolutely. You can see old shows. You can see new shows. You can see future. Well, you can't see the future shows yet because they're in the future. That's later. But this is now.
Yes.
We'll talk about what happened tonight. That was a little bit ago.
That was the past.
That was.
You're so good at this. But
I know words.
But the future is going to be very, very unique and very, very suspect in some ways because of what we saw towards the end of that broadcast. Derek Dillinger is the brand new Super Indy champion, overcoming Andrew Palace, Anthony Young, and Jackson Argos. And the man-dime Elijah Dean possesses the reset button, surviving the 16-bit scramble. And it seemed, though, there was quite an allegiance at the end between those two groups. It was a banner night for both of those entities for one way or another. Man-dime started off the night very badly, defeated by A1 Anthony Young in an upset. John McChesney unable to pass COVID protocol. But A1, after being bullied out of Team Big League, proves he can be as good as the Man-dime. Derek, meanwhile, had an eventful night. He was asked to return the Pittsburgh Classic trophy. Did not do that. He was in the 16-bit Classic. Almost went coast to coast. Caused an issue between Andrew Palace and Katie Arquette. We saw him get involved with Gangrel. We saw him get involved with Swoggle. Derek beat up a couple of referees throughout the course of this night. Why are you still laughing about that?
Wait, he did not eliminate Katie Arquette.
No, he didn't.
That was Andrew Palace that did that.
But what do you make of this allegiance, potentially, but moreover than that, the success of Derek as Super Indy champion, Man-dime holding that reset button? What do these mean as IWC in 2022 moves forward?
Well, I said it. With Money Shot and Derek Dillinger aligned, this is a production that Derek Dillinger will be able to direct to perfection. And it started with the IWC Super Indy Championship, obviously the reset button by Man-dime, and they've got everything going their way right now.
It seems that they certainly do. Some other surprises and notable moments in the 16-bit challenge. How about that face-off between Gory and Gangrel, the culmination getting involved? How about Jack Sampson coming back into play? How about Jack Pollock almost taking it all from 3-on-1 odds? 16-bit challenge, one of the most fun matches you're going to find anywhere in IWC. It was not a fun, festive atmosphere when the IWC title was on the line because it was a hoss fight. Bulk Nasty overcoming Tito Orich. He earned every bit of that one, but BC, we did not expect the events we would see following that matchup.
Well, yeah, R.C. Dupree wanted to make a statement. R.C. Dupree is about making a statement, and his masterpiece could be the IWC World Heavyweight Championship, because when you've got Eddie Knox, you really get to call your own shots and do whatever you want.
R.C. Dupree is one of the most bold, vibrant personalities you'll see anywhere in professional wrestling, and the more you try to figure out what makes R.C. Dupree tick, the more he'll go off in left field in a direction that you never saw coming. Should be interesting to see if R.C. gets inside the head of Bulk Nasty. We have a brand new women's champion. Ashley Dembois is the brand new title holder. The upstart standout from the Nightmare Factory, Cody Rhodes, QT Marshall. She was able to defeat Ella Shea. Ella Shea disrespected the lineage of the women's division and the likes of Katie Arquette, Ray Lynn, and Britt Baker, and introduced a new championship. But as quickly as she introduced it, she Medusa'd the old championship, threw it in the garbage, and then wound up at the end of the night losing her new championship. She left with no gold.
Well, Ella Shea had a beautiful championship, and it smelled like Chase. I'm sorry, it smelled like Chase Gold! And it smelled amazing, and now she doesn't get to wear it.
It was Chase Gold fragrance mixed with that new leather smell, and it was just weird. Gave me a headache. But should be interesting to see if there is a return fire from Ella Shea in the months ahead. High-stakes championship, the Greek god Alexander Apollo. I was very impressed by the fact that he defeated his reset button challenger, Johnny Patch, in a stipulation that really played to Patch's strength. Aerial assault matchup, meaning that you could only win after first successfully executing a move from the top rope, and what a maneuver it was. Apollo's really proving he can beat anybody, even when the odds are stacked against him. Apollo is not using these stipulations to make it easy for himself. It's almost like he's making the test even steeper.
Well, he says, we'll play your game or mine, checkers or chess. He's going to get it done. I still wish it could have been the punch Nick Lendo in the face match.
Okay, well, maybe next year, huh? And then the tag team championships, Duke Davis unable to be with us. We wish him the best as he's on the mend. But Gannon Jones Jr. was given 15 minutes to find a tag team partner, and he found what may not be very well known in some circles, but there's kind of an unofficial third member of TME. Iceman Tony Johnson has been a major force in various regional promotions, and he's always been that backup when TME had their backs against the wall. Tony Johnson performing admirably as he and Gannon Jones Jr. contractually obligated. The titles had to be on the line tonight. They did defend the tag team championships, but it was the turmoil on the other side of the ring that kind of played a part in helping that out, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think Christmas cards, even though we're 11 months away, are going to be exchanged by Spencer Slade and Bill Collier. That is a war that, well, I'm glad that we get to watch it and not be participants in.
Without question. Well, BC, you got your key?
I do.
Ready to stick into the ignition?
I do.
Because we have a unpredictable year coming up, and that our next sojourn into live pay-per-view is going to be in the month of February. Saturday, February the 19th, IWC Network and Fight TV. And, of course, our big anniversary is coming up soon.
Wait,
we know this April. What?
I've just been told the Mandime Parade is on
Mandime
hashtag Mandime Parade on Twitter. It's going to be the biggest thing ever.
You and your darn parades. You could blow up your head and make it one of the floats. Who are you talking to in there?
I've got a source.
This isn't plugged in, is it? Okay, plus this April, IWC and NEW are going to be together once again. Ross Draver Ice Garden, stay posted for more updates on that. IWCWrestling.com, IWC on all the social media channels. Am I interrupting something?
Huh? No, just stuff we like to talk about. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah. Are you talking to Nick Lendl on there?
Yeah, he's here too.
Have him tell you about all the scooters in Columbus again. That was riveting content. Ladies and gentlemen, IWC Wrestling rolls on February 19th. It's ignition for Benjamin C. Steele, who's otherwise disposed right now. I'm Joe Dombrowski. Keep watching. We'll see you next time live on IWC Pay-Per-View. Well, Cole, you got some big shoes to fill of IWC originals that have hit the global stage. Do us proud, young man. We're all rooting for you. We all love you. Kick ass, Cole Carter, and show this business what you're made of.